Hello everyone, my name is Danish Buns, and I introduced myself with an accent there. I hope you can deal with that. What am I doing, you may be wondering? Well, I'm actually playing some Chivalry. Now, there was an update to this game recently, and I feel like I did not do it justice and explain how the game has changed, how it's been manipulated so that it is freaking amazing. So I thought I'd do that today by demoing some of the new weapons that you can take advantage of, as well as my awful play. Ow! So, we're going to go about that, essentially. The first weapon that I'm going to introduce to you, too slow, is the sling. It's this little rope character fella right here, and apparently you can throw rocks with it that are lethal. Something I could have really used on the playground as a child. There we go. Now, of course, the damage dealt by these things is minute and makes me want to cry it sometimes because it really doesn't do anything. I almost hit my own player there. That's fine, though, Danish. We know you're awful. It's just to be expected. Oh, and he gets the snipe. One kill for Mr. Danish Buns. And then he kills his own teammate. That's I'm gonna count that as 2 kills. I'm sorry, it may not be for the same team, but you know what? It's 2 kills. Okay, so, ow, and that I was just beheaded there. That's fine. It's all right. You know, I'm gonna move on. All right, first we're gonna look at the sling quickly. We're actually going to see that there are 2 types of weapons that you can use. You can use the pebbles that are just picked up off of the ground, or you can use lead balls. Let's switch to lead balls. Now, the advantage of lead balls is, of course, they do more damage versus the pebbles, which are really tiny rocks on the ground that you pick up and throw. I think you can tell the difference. One is probably going to hurt slightly more. Of course, having a lead ball thrown at you from a little piece of rope probably isn't the most painful thing, but you should realize that slings were once very powerful, and having that ball hit you in the head was probably slightly painful. These things are fairly hard to use, though, because, of course, their damage is pretty minute, and they actually are a little bit delayed in terms of their release. So, throwing this actually doesn't go as far as, or release as fast as you'd like it to. So, as you can see, I'm going to release. And I missed. And I'm going to switch to a weapon that I can fight with. Oh, okay. Apparently I'm fine. And I'm going to run back before a man spears me through my gut. So, other than that, pretty good. Nope. Alright. Switching to knife. That's fine. Come for me. Oh, yeah. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. I'm going to stab you in your face. Ow. Okay. Well, that's not good. Okay, well, my life was ended there. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's move on to the Man-at-Arms. The Man-at-Arms now has the quarterstaff, one of the most epic weapons that I have ever heard of, until I realized it's actually just a long piece of wood. Now, of course, epic warriors have used this through the ages of time. One of the most notable warriors, the Buddhist monk. Me, with my hands on a long stick, usually just ends up in that stick, getting shoved through my eye was what I was going to say, but I butchered that sentence completely, so let's just move on. Now, the quarterstaff deals a fair bit of damage, and it is not the fastest weapon, but it does do a fair bit of damage and can be used pretty lethally. I almost killed my own team there. Swing wildly! Swing wildly! Can you tell I've never used the quarterstaff before? Pretty interesting weapon. I'm pretty awful at it. Let's try that again. Let's see if I can do something better. I'd like to see if I can smash a skull. Of course, you can smash skulls in this game, which makes me very delighted. There's nothing better than watching a head explode and gray matter as well as white matter simply proliferate through the air as it gently speckles your costume. Alright, so we're going to head in here, try and deal some damage, try not to die. Of course, that's always the objective, but somehow I fail every time. And we've pushed them back. We have a fair amount of archers doing some damage. Of course, the team killing on the other side is probably helpful as well. Let's see if we can help out this man-at-arms. Of course, always remember that man-at-arms can hop. And I didn't use that at all. And I just got smashed in the head with a hammer. And wow. So, we're going to move on from that before I embarrass myself anymore. We're now going to check out the polearm weapon that is available for the Vanguard. Polearm weapon, pretty good. It's pretty similar to some of the weapons you already have as a Vanguard. Does a standard amount of damage. Not too interesting in my opinion, but still not bad at all. So we still can cleave heads, we can still poke people as hard as we want, and generally cause havoc. Wreak havoc, rather. So I'm going to find this man-at-arms. Normally I'd bring up the stats menu and show you how awful I am. But today I'm just going to keep it hidden because I really don't want to reveal what my kill-death ratio is. Oh, you're protecting... Oh. Come on, swing at me. Oh, God. Oh, well. I killed M3LMO. That's all that matters. Pretty good weapon. Does a pretty decent amount of damage when it comes to swinging. And, of course, jumping at their skulls and trying to poke their eyes out is also pretty useful. As you can see, the chat is going pretty crazy right now. We're just going to choose to ignore that. Well, I missed horribly. I don't know where he is. Okay, well, Dr. Laser P, as I will refer to him, because I will not say dirty words on the internet. Dr. Laser P defeated me quite handily, so let's move on to the knight, and probably the most epic weapon of all. Ball covered in weird lumps. I actually had to go see a doctor about that. But of course, this is not the same ball, this is a different ball. This is a metal ball that I'm going to be swinging at people's heads. I don't know if I guess you could technically swing balls. Okay, we're going to move on from that topic. Ah! Let's go, Vanguard! You and me! Come on, Vanguard! Whoa, what the hell? Oh, God, he's behind me! Ow! Okay, well, I tried. That wasn't really a good demonstration. Oh. Well, I hope you didn't see that. Because that's quite embarrassing. It is demonstrating my awful level of ability. So this thing does a heavy amount of damage, and as you can see, it actually moves around a bit. Let's actually go into third person quickly. So they actually implemented physics for these balls. Now, of course, the physics isn't perfect, but the ball does move around quite wildly, which is something you don't really see in a lot of games. So I am pretty happy about that. I'm happy that they didn't skimp on stuff like that. And, of course, it deals a hell of a lot of damage. And we're about to win this game. I'm just going to run through this fella right here. I don't know how you can swing faster. Oh. Well, that hurt slightly. All right, let's just go back to my favorite setup right here. Let's go do this right here at the cudgel. And we're going to finish it off. But that was basically a quick demo of all the skills that have been introduced into Chivalry. Should also note that there are a couple new interesting maps that you should probably check out. Come on! No, knight! Stay away! No, knight! Oh, damn! No, knight! No, knight! Get over here! Get over here, man-at-arms! I want you! Ah! Defeated! I knocked on your wood with my wood. Knock on wood. Alright. I'm not done here. It's you and me, crossbow man. Can you hit me? I'm too ninja-like. Oh, God. Ah! Ah! Step in my range! No! That... Kairu! Kairu, this is not a game! Kairu! Why did you treat me so? Kairu! You hurt my feelings! Alright, how much time? 7 seconds. 7 seconds, Danish. Wild throw of a ball. Oh! Well, that's it for me. My name is Danish Buns. I hope you enjoyed this quick update as I tried to explain things and try to hide. I just covered the screen with my hand to try and hide my kill-death ratio until I realized that doesn't do anything. You can still see how awful I am. Anyways, that's it for me. My name is Danish Buns. I'm going to play a little bit more. See you later.